This is our break where we thank our producers who come in with their talent. Canary Cry NewsTalk is a place for therapeutic reflection of our troubling world, and we encourage those of you out there who have any kind of talent when it comes to communicating all these troubling things through art, music, interpretive dance, some kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something exciting, but I can't really think of much other than interpretive dance. We're still waiting on that one. You already
said we're making the suggestion about fushigi.
Oh, right.
Fushigi jugglers out there.
Yeah, there you go. Is that Japanese or is that... Because fushigi means strange in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's Japanese. Yeah, okay. But yeah, it's the David Bowie crystal ball juggling thing.
Right. Yeah, thanks, David Bowie. Yeah. So there you go. We're going to share them here so we can process it together. We're going to start with some audio production. Audio production. We start off with a piece from, well, actually a note and a piece from Psalm 40. In this dark world, he can help you see. Just listen to Psalm 40. Yeah, so there's the jingle for Psalm 40 as a note here. Peace be with you all. Not sure if you're doing a Monday show. We're not. We're catching up on a lot of stuff here. But I hope this finds you in good health either way. A brother of ours, estimating 1, who I assume also discovered 3, requested I do a song of Moses from Exodus 15. I think it flows perfectly after the story of... Hang on 1 second. I'm in the middle of reading something. Hold on, honey. I think that it flows perfectly after the story of the seals and the 4 horsemen. So here it is. The Lord has triumphed gloriously. Fun fact, in the verse that says he has thrown Pharaoh into the sea and his chosen officers have gone down with him, the Hebrew term for his chosen officers can be translated to his chosen part, or more specifically, his chosen third. So God has thrown the adversary into chaos, and his chosen 1/3 have gone down with him. Fits perfectly with Revelation, in my opinion. God bless. Thank you very much, Psalm 40. And here's a little bit of the track that we will play in full at the end of the episode.
Ooh.
I will sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider have been thrown to the sea. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. This is my God, and I will praise him. The Lord...
I like the vibes. Thank you very much,
Thank you, Psalm 40.
Very good. And we'll play the whole thing at the end of the show. All right. We got another one here from... Marty B. Where's my Marty B? Jingle maker jingle. I know I found it last time at some point, but oh man, here it is. Nope, that's not it. That's technical difficulties by Marty B. Which I guess you could say this is a technical difficulty.
Here, I'll help you out.
Yeah, did you got it?
Stall
for
5 seconds.
There
you go.
That's not enough time.
Oh,
it's labeled something weird, and it's a really old one. Let me see here. Let's see. Give me 1 second.
We got to do a whole day. We need to do some spring cleaning for labeling of these jingles.
Yeah,
folks,
when
I'm over here trying to build my jingle board, and I'm looking through Gonz's files, and the naming of these files it's like he's got some sort of system because he thinks that, those, like in a Nicolas Cage National Treasure movie where he's picking up the work of like some old timer and he's having to decode the old timer's notebook because he put everything in some sort of ancient script so that the CIA can't read his research. That is what it's like trying to go through Gonz's files. It is complete absurdity.
Well, okay. Well, To
safe,
my defense,
in fact, I
will defend myself.
Safe, in fact, that he cannot even find
that's
his
true.
own file.
That's true. Well, that's true. Yes, but also, a lot of times I'm not. I just take whatever is given to me the way it's labeled, and then I just
Guns.
So
I don't need an explanation. I'm taking up time so you can find the thing.
There's no way I'm going to find it right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
All right, thanks, Marty B.
Marty B has a note here. I tried to clarify it as much as possible. The F was hard to make clear. I may scrap it and rework it. Would you play I Want to Be Vaccinated Ramon Stout at the end of the show? Thanks, Marty B. Yep, we'll do that, Marty B. Hold on, let me see here. What was the file you sent with this? Oh my gosh.
It's the Jonathan F file.
What? No, this is actually a Marty B thing.
Gonzo.
We already played Jonathan F.
I know. No, we haven't. You're losing your mind, man. This is the Jonathan F.
Oh, it's the Jonathan F file. Okay, yes. All right, yeah. He made the F louder. That's right. Okay, here we go. That makes more sense.
18-year-old gunman shot and killed 19.
That's not it.
All right.
Well, this is complete disaster.
Yeah, well, in the time that it's taken you to do this, I've almost got it loaded up on mine, so we can just do that. In fact,
I got Jonathan
I'm going to play this
here.
to take the time. You get to listen to this again.
Stall for 5 seconds. Here you go.
Okay.
And
why you do it.
It is. There we go. It's Jonathan F's bumper because he's earned it. Thank you very much, Jonathan F. And along those same lines, we have a jingle from Jonathan F. Jonathan F.
What? That doesn't make sense.
We've got a jingle from Jonathan F.
So the Jonathan F jingle is the same jingle that Marty B made the jingle for Jonathan F?
I'm not sure where the confusion is coming from. Marty B made a bumper for Jonathan F.
Yes.
For when Jonathan F has a jingle.
Yeah, that's what you played, right?
That's what I played.
Uh-huh.
And now I played the Jonathan F bumper because Jonathan F has a thing for us to listen to.
Okay.
And he has a note. Do you have Jonathan F's loaded up, or do I need to do that one?
Well, I have two of them. No, I got. Well,
Okay.
you know what it is? I know what happened. The Jonathan F jingle was not labeled Marty B. Like Marty B. So it's probably my bad, but
it's wonderful.
I have
I
multiple
get it.
Jonathan F files, and I don't know which one's the actual jingle and which one's
That's great.
the file that was sent to me.
Let's play one. Let's keep things moving. Let's play
18-year-old
it.
gunman shot and killed 19 students. This is fine. Fierce fighting continues to rage around the besieged industrial city of Severodonetsk. Russian artillery attacks this week have killed at least 6 civilians.
I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
In Davos, Switzerland, climate activists on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum are demanding world leaders act urgently on the climate.
Things are going to be okay.
Things are going to be okay. And the note from Jonathan F. said, "Hello, just today, Sir Sammons and I were speaking about how grotesque some of the comments and opinions behind news headlines have been lately. Thus, this piece was inspired by the 'This is fine' meme. Yes, it is grotesque, the way that they will flippantly report on some things that are, it just truly is insulting, the way that they think people want to hear about it." Now, we also had another one come in from Jonathan F. with a note here that says, "Sampled from the proposed gun freeze Trudeau implemented." Okay, we got a gun freeze. Okay, here we go. And it goes like this.
What this means is that it will no longer be possible to buy, sell, transfer, or import without the mark of the right hand or of the forehead.
Woo! Wow, that is hardcore.
Is that the one that just
I like
came
it.
in?
It goes on. Yes.
Labeled The Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
That
Well,
was
there you
it.
go. Like, see, if
And
I
it goes
download
on-
that and you know what I mean? Like, that's I'm not going to ever find that.
I know.
You know?
You just got to rename it immediately.
I know, and I've tried to be very consistent with name and episode number and date. So you should see
episode number.
Yeah, every file should have name.
This
episode
is not
number.
for now. Well,
I'm just
it doesn't.
telling you.
None of this stuff you send me has anything that you're talking about.
Okay, well,
so we'll do this later. This doesn't need to be done now.
Okay.
Thank you, Jonathan F, and thank you, Marty B, and thank you, Psalm 40, for creating beautiful music and sort of robot sounds for us to enjoy. We'll play some of these things at the end of the show.
Yep. All right, let's do some art.
One art, please.
And we'll start with Dame Allie of the Skillet Nation.
One art, please. Another one from Allie now. Here it is.
Imagine a world where most participants have souls. And Dame Allie responded to the article about Vitalik Buterin and his plans for soul-bound crypto, the untradable crypto that is, part of our identity.
Yeah.
And just a note here. I guess it's a haiku. Okay, so let's do the haiku here. And it is titled Dreams of a Decentralized Society. A Dame Ebony Blaze haiku. Give me my water. Where's my water? There it is. Soul-bound tokens, dude. Vitalik Buterin asks, what is your soul worth?
We've got this beautiful headshot of Vitalik here. And if you've never seen Vitalik, he's like some sort of Pixar character.
He is an alien human hybrid. Like if there ever was one, Vitalik is it right there.
Yeah, he's got an interesting face. He's got a big, sort of bulbous head, but sort of pleasantly so. And these sort of sunken cheeks and cheekbones that could cut through butter. And incredible for the bulbousness of the head, the squareness of the jaw is it's almost like some sort of off-world genetics factory took some pieces of human that were laying around and constructed this mask for this lizard man. Thank you very much, Dame Allie. Wonderfully done. Of course, we got the lizard eyes in there.
Yeah, as always. Yeah, there's a lot of fun music videos and stuff with Vitalik dancing, and interesting fella. All right, there you go. Thank you very much from Dame Allie and Ebony Blazer. Let's see. What is it? Dame Ebony Blaze. Yeah, I apologize. Dame Ebony Blaze. All right, next up we have Sir Dove, Knight of Respeltia.
One art piece from Dove.
And we got multiple pieces and a couple different notes here. This is from Monday. He says, peace. For this week's Bible artwork, I did an illustration for the Song of Moses to go with Psalm 40's new Exodus 15 track. And let me get that, pull that up in the screen here. Yep. Do you want to chat about it for a minute before we move on
sure.
with the note
It's sort of a funny underwater scene with the Egyptian army marching and running, and you've got chariots being pulled by the shirtless Egyptians whipping them, and you've got a hawk or some bird on a pedestal that I'm assuming was used in the Egyptian army. But they're all underwater. They've got little breath bubbles bubbling up there. And in the background is in sort of an Old English font, you've got some scripture. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts hath he cast into the, and then it's sort of obscured. See.
His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea. The depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Yeah, so there you go. And then we also have from Matthew 7, and this one is from Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be that go thereat.
And this one's kind of funny if we got any old deadheads in the crowd here. It's kind of done in the style of the Dancing Bears, except for it's people, human beings, nude human beings, all in different colors, marching down a checkered sort of pathway leading into
pathway tongue.
Yes, tongue, big scary mouth with big spooky eyes gobbling them up.
Yes, it looks
Sorry, deadheads.
very, very colorful. Very colorful.
Yeah.
So thank you for that from Dove for Monday. He also has one for today. Of course, it's Wednesday, my dudes. Says, peace for this week's NWO Fantasy League update. We get to take a sneak peek inside the 2022 Scouting Combine. Let's see, where did I put that one here?
Yeah, this is awesome. So, again, in the style, Sir Dove, I need to send you some things. We got a webpage I want you to look at. In the style of the NFL draft, of course, we've got Klaus Schwab, and he's looking as turtley as ever. And I've watched a couple drafts just because I've been in the same household as somebody else watching them. But I do know that there is this setup where they make these athletes do stunts.
It's the combine. It's called the combine. Yeah, they measure.
Right. I get that by context. Yeah. Yes, I got the context clues. And we've got the logo up there, NWO Fantasy League Scouting Combine 2022. And old Turtley Klaus there, in all of his sort of pudgy glory, is just sending it so hard on the 40-meter dash. He's got sweat flying off of him. He's got his arms. He's a little detail here, Guns. You'll see his right hand is in his finger cowboy position.
It's close. I think it was between the index and middle, wasn't it? Or was it the... Yeah, I think it was between his index and middle.
Either way, he switches it up, you know.
Sure.
So it's just sort of his normal. It gives him aerodynamics. And this is hilarious. We'll definitely use this on the marketing materials for the NWO Fantasy League.
Thank you very much, Sir Dove.
Well done, Sir Dove.
Appreciate it. All right, we got some other ones here. This one's from Rab. And Rab has a note. Basil whispers and Gons shouts and screams. You wouldn't half know CERN has started up again. The world is upside down. God bless you, boys.
Ah, yes,
Rab.
yes. And we've got this image here of a sort of Buddha character. Well, it's a picture of a Zen garden, like a little at-home Zen garden. And the Buddha has big googly eyes. Somebody stuck some googly eyes on the Buddha. It says here, having problems sleeping? Listen to ASMR Basil to drift off into dreams of bunnies and emu. That's right. Thank you very much. ASMR Basil podcast coming soon.
Yeah, you're going to be busy over there. You got a lot
too many things. You know, all this free time I have.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much to Rab. And that does it for the artwork. We got
wonderfully done.
We got a couple microfiction here.
Microfiction. Microfiction.
And we are going to start it off with Wrong Smash. Fire. Come on. Fire. Man.
When will you NFT listen? Yowls Monty. The old lady was basking in the light of Big Mouse and his demon wrangler. Frustrated Basil continues picking up, but stops as he sees, pecked into the drywall, 3 overlapping circles crossed out. Propaganda rooster, not a fan of Mickey Mouse, it sounds. Thank you very much, Runk Smash.
Thank you, Runk Smash. All right, we got one more microfiction from the Sentinel. It's going to fire? There it is.
The skating rink is packed with competitors and fans alike from all over the valley. Basil looks around as he laces his angelic skates. One team wears blue, another gray. One team distinguishes themselves with biker vests, and another team of all ladies wears hats. Across the room, separated from the rest of the crowd, is the Alpha Boys, cloaked in their skull hoodies and armed with their red skates. Johnny Cale locks eye contact with Basil. For a moment, Basil thinks he sees a glimmer of light in the Alpha Boy's blackened eyes. but he quickly disappears. Their attention is drawn away from each other as a man begins to talk on the microphone. All right, everyone, are you ready? Let's get this competition underway.
It begins.
Sentinel doing a magnificent job of keeping the tension alive while we wait for this competition to begin. Thank you very much, the Sentinel.
Thank you, the Sentinel. That does it for all of the people coming in with their talent. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it.
That's right. And if you are a talented person out there, if you're someone who wants to produce the show, but doing it with your time or your treasure is not in the cards for you, if you're an artist or a musician or whatever you do, an interpretive dancer or a fushigi artist, whatever you do, make something for the show, send it on in to canarycryradio@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to feature it on the show. It's a big part of creating and maintaining the culture around here. We love our artists in every shape and fashion that they arrive. And once again, email your work to canarycryradio@gmail.com.